Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. Now I know that you all just saw a mirror match, which you did seem to enjoy. I'm glad to hear that. But that was recorded a week ago, and that's why, by the way, I mentioned the 2-hour video happening in there at some point. And that was last week. I recorded it last week, so you're not getting a 2-hour video unless this is a 2-hour video, which, well, I haven't planned for that so far. But I'm playing Isaac because I haven't played Isaac in, like, that long. So I really want to. I love me some D6, especially when I spawn right next to the item room, essentially, and can just start my rerolling perfectly. Yeah, definitely going to start by rerolling blood rights, because it's real bad. So, touch it so it doesn't appear again, and get Harlequin Baby. Probably, you know what, I'm not even going to wait. I'm just going to take that. It's not a bad item. Now, by the way, there's no reason not to just fight the boss right away, because it's not like there's a devil room or anything that we're going to be getting. But I'm going to build up a D6 charge anyway. I don't know if there's any... I mean, there's no particular reason to or not to. But, you know, now we're going to do it perfectly instead of... Not perfectly, I guess. I don't know. It's just a thing. And... let's see the boss's pin. Not even a big deal. Pin's one of the easiest fights we could possibly get. Perhaps the easiest fight we could possibly get. And Harlequin Baby shooting a V of Tears, getting 2 shots out there, is pretty nice. Oh, you're just going to try and actually hit me with that. That's abnormal, I must say. So I didn't play any Isaac yesterday, because I was really far ahead with Mirror Match, and I just decided I'd take the day off, because it's nice to take a day off every so often for things. Jesus Juice is a damage up and a range up, which is pretty cool. It's 0.5 damage up, and I don't know how much range up, because I don't know anything about range. But all is well, quite well, with this run. Of course, I finished clearing the floor in case there was, say, a curse room there. Oh my god. A curse room or something else that would have gotten me something to reroll, which would have been pretty great. It didn't happen, but that's okay. We did end up with some more bombs. We haven't taken any damage or anything. I'd say that first floor went pretty well. I could look for the secret room. There are only 2 good locations for it, so I'm gonna do it, and then based on which one it is, which it should be here, alright, fine, I'm not doing it. There was gonna be a pretty clear indicator of where the top secret room was, but I don't want to use my last 2 bombs. I'd rather, you know, mess with tinted rocks if there are any or something like that, and go on. So Cellar 2, obviously not as nice as the basement 2, but that's okay. Hopefully we find, well, we found the boss right away, so I'm going to have to fight it right away. Unless there's something good in the curse room, which I will just visit now. I mean, it's a Cellar 2 boss. There are potential terrible bosses, but I don't worry about them too much. Teleport to the devil room, where there's Brimstone and Guppy's paw. I really want to take Brimstone, and I'm going to, because it's been a while. Now, I can't take that, because no matter what it is, I will die if I take it. Unless it were the dead cat, which doesn't really help me a ton, because I wouldn't be able to get the paw in order to become 2/3 of Guppy already. So maybe I get a health up here and then I do that. I would take the chance, because I think it'd be fun. Anyway, the reason that Brimstone is pointing down instead, I like this. I'm going to do it then. The reason for that is that... Alright, I'm also going to use this right away, because that's crazy. Alright then, so we're 2/3 of the way to becoming Guppy. Now we're going to get more chest drops and golden chest drops and all that stuff. Guppy is flight and always spawning a kamikaze fly when you hit an enemy with a tear. Familiar's tears count for Guppy, but not for the mulligan. Yeah. Okay, so what I was saying, the reason Brimstone is pointing down is because I'm utilizing a glitch where if you repeatedly tap the fire button when you shoot, it hits more often, but it does a graphical glitch where it points the wrong way. So it's weird, but that's just how it is, and yeah, that's all there is to it. So now I just want to find the item room as soon as possible. I missed Brimstone. I really like using it. Some people don't like seeing it used, but that's why I've not used it very much. Sometimes, though, you just gotta go all in on it. Bomb Bag is pretty bad. Necronomicon is also pretty bad, so I won't use either, and I'll probably be skipping out on an item room, unfortunately. At least we have 4 soul hearts. I was kind of hoping to get the Pact or the Mark, for the extra soul heart or soul hearts, not respectively. Or, well, and the damage, and depending on which one, the fire rate or the speed. The speed I don't really want, but the damage would be pretty nice. Alright, there we go. I'll just let Harlequin Baby handle things. And it's a sacrifice room. There are 2 good locations for the secret room, so I'll take that chance. Oh, there's only one, actually. It should have been right there, and it was. Oh, look at you. You're funny. I'm gonna play it. I'm not gonna fall for its tricks. Wheel of Fortune spawns a fortune teller machine or a slot machine. The Fool teleports you to the spawn room. 2 of clubs doubles your bombs or gives you 2 bombs in the event that you only have 1 or 0. And there's a soul heart. We don't have the lucky foot, so I don't know why we won on that all those times, but I'm okay with it. Sadly, those 2 items that aren't 2 of clubs are not going to make much, like, they're not going to be important. This should be, well, there are 2 options for the top secret room. Okay. I was hoping for a Guppy item, soul hearts, or instead of that room, a top secret room with an eternal heart in it, because having health would be nice at the moment. Still not the case. Shoop de whoop. Okay, so I mistakenly said that you can't Brimstone with it. I want to, which is what the Brimstone glitch is called. So I want to try that out. It didn't look like it worked, but maybe it did. It didn't do the glitch, but it could have hit more often. I don't know. The way it's supposed to be done with Shoop de whoop exclusively is that you repeatedly tap the spacebar while you're holding a direction, but it wasn't evident. That doesn't mean that it wasn't happening. I don't know. Sister Maggie does the most damage of all the familiars, and it wouldn't be a bad pickup. It really wouldn't. I'm just kind of rerolling for Polyphemus, because that's what I do. Okay, that was close. Oh, nice, another key. But finding the item room early was great. Range up is useless, but guess what? I took it anyway. There's no reason to, or really not to, in that situation. But Sister Maggie's nice. Polyphemus is just kind of an item that I like a lot. Probably an understandable notion. Yeah, I'll use a soul heart for this. It's not a Guppy item. That's okay. So let's reroll Sister Maggie. See what happens. I don't know what I'm really expecting. By the way, there's no reason for me not to use the 2 of clubs, except if I find a bunch of bombs somewhere, then I guess I turn out in a much better bomb situation. Speed up and range up. Not all that appealing to me. I don't like speed because it's completely unnecessary, and range is literally useless. So it's just kind of, that item is an item that there's no reason for me to take or want right now. By the way, these kamikaze flies normally do twice our damage, but since we have Brimstone, they're not affected by the damage multiplier of Brimstone, meaning that they won't do twice our damage. They'll do twice our base damage, but I guess that means 2/3 of our normal damage, because Brimstone's a 3 times damage multiplier. Alright. So this is the perfect time to fight the boss, as it turns out, because we'll get a charge for the D6 right then and there. I'm hoping for a devil room with dead cat in it, because I would lose my soul hearts in a heartbeat, take it, get Guppy. That'd be pretty nice. Didn't happen. Yes, it's a shot speed up, but shot speed doesn't mess with Brimstone. I'm going to take it for the health up and continue rerolling in the item room, because I just feel like there's greater potential benefit there. All we could get from the boss room, besides health ups and minor things, are things like, I don't know, the pentagram, and then I guess a slightly better health up in meat. So I didn't really find that necessary. Let's see if we have any good pills in the rotation. Well, 1 good pill in the rotation. Range down doesn't really matter at all, because we have Brimstone. Range doesn't affect it. So it ain't no thing. Gluttony could give us a health up, which I would take, even though I kind of don't like taking it before the chest, because you can farm for it in the chest, get it a bunch of times. Oh well, we didn't get it, so it's okay. I can still farm for it in the chest if that opportunity presents itself. So I'm happy. Okay. Seems we're done with this floor, which, that's alright. Onwards. I could get this pill. Yeah, I'll get this pill. See what happens. Maybe it's health up or luck up for slightly increased drop rates. after rooms, and if we ever had tough love and a way to shoot tears again, it would increase the chance of a tooth happening. It affects no other tier effects whatsoever than tough love. Not the mulligan, not this tier effect or that tier effect, only tough love. It only affects the drop rates once and tough love stacking. Those are the only ones. It's all luck up does. It's the only thing, I promise. So, yeah, it's alright. I don't need that. Oh, ooh, okay, I like this. I like this a great deal. We have a library, which means that we're going to get some books out of the pool by touching them so they don't appear again, and then we're going to re-roll them, try and turn this library into a double item room, which would be excellent. Now, we would like to go into the shop, which is a 50% chance of being greed on this particular floor, but otherwise... By the way, we're going to fight a horseman as our boss. It's going to be Pestilence because it's the caves. Because I used the Book of Revelations, which gave us a soul heart, so that's nice. Anyway, I'm going to prioritize re-rolling there for a bit. Because we already have 5 books out of the pool, because count the Necronomicon, which might or might not have been in that pool. It's not always in the library pool. But that's okay. Okay. We're going to get another reroll. Still haven't found the item room, and I don't mind at all because, well, we've got a library. And there are only like 8 books or something. So this shouldn't be a huge thing. We should get through it relatively quickly unless we start getting a bunch of doubles. But note, if we do get down to 1 book in the pool, we do have to get a double of it, because the library pool is special, just like the angel room pool, where items aren't removed from the pool just by seeing them, only by picking them up. So we do have to make sure to pick up all of these items. But that's not a big deal, because that's just what I do anyway. Double item room would really please me, though. And hopefully I can pick up enough money, so I'm going to look for the secret room right here. It's the first of the many options, probably. It's actually it. 3 cents is not quite enough to get us. 4 cents is, though. So let's go to the shop, see if we can get a habit, which would be pretty great, because then I'd have a lot of rerolls to get. Purse. You know, chances are I'm just gonna take it. Even though Pushpin's a useless trinket for us, that doesn't mean we won't get any not useless trinkets. So I'm cool with it. It could give us something really great eventually. But Pushpin is a 10% chance to fire a spectral piercing tier, I believe, when you shoot. And guess what? Brimstone is both of those things 100% of the time, so it has a 100% chance to do nothing, and a 10% chance to try to do something that it doesn't really do for us. Okay, don't know this pill. Bad gas, and pretty fly. Okay, there we go. Finally, a pill that's going to make a huge difference for us. Because luck up, pretty much useless. But pretty fly. Going to give us an orbital fly. 2 block enemy tiers and damage fly type enemies. I like it. It's a good pickup, and if we can find more of it, we should be able to complete a triple, like a full orbital of things. Alright, what is this? The Hermit. I'm going to use it the lazy man's way to save half a soul heart. Oh, cool. Alright then. So that's luck up, which again only will affect tough love for us, and that's bad gas, don't really need that. Just going to use the Hermit to save some health, even though we could have gone even. Instead, we went half a soul heart ahead and teleport us right next to the library, where I'll reroll again for telepathy for dummies, which doesn't help me at all. But that's okay, we're almost out of books, which is what's important here. Actually, that might have been the last one. So that's pretty awesome. Maybe. Still haven't found the item room, which is kind of silly at this point. But again, I don't mind, because I have pretty much every item I could... Well, no, I've been using the rerolls as effectively as possible, and since we've taken and used one of those books, we should be able to get more libraries with a relative chance, like a relatively good chance. Because the way libraries are calculated is it's normally a 1 in 20 chance for one to spawn, but then there's this bookster variable, which I don't know the exact meaning of. It's obviously something to do with books. I think it's maybe if you've used a book, because it certainly doesn't seem to be if you're holding a book, because I'm not holding a book all the time, and I get plenty of libraries in some runs, and I feel like that it's too great of a coincidence with a 1/20th chance. So I think that if you've used a book in the run, you get a 1/4 chance of library instead of 1/20th, which is pretty sweet. the D20. Well, I can't really make good use of that, although I might have had 5 cents. We could do a little bit with an arcade, perhaps. But we don't have the habit or anything like that. This, it's not the run for that. Good chance that it's just going to get re-rolled and not touched, so that maybe I can find it later and use it for something awesome. Then again, maybe not. So this range down pill, no reason not to take it, but at the same time, no reason to take it. It'll just be a nice placeholder. I don't have any keys, sadly. And here's our boss. Since we're only going to be getting one more reroll, I would like to not take so much damage, but what I'd like to do is I would just fight the boss, see if we get a devil room, because we can't get an angel room anymore since I took a devil room. What is with all these nickels? This is awesome. But anyway, I'm going to go through, fight Pestilence, get my cube of meat to give us a second orbital that will damage any enemy instead of just flies, and still block tears, of course. But I want, like I said, to deal with the devil, which I will reroll if given the opportunity, like if necessary, so that I can become Guppy. And didn't work, so that's fine, because I can just go reroll the library. And I think get 2 items, I think. If not, I'm going to get it in one more reroll and hope just to get another library in the run. Which would be pretty sweet and save my butt. Because I'd get items twice as quickly. Well, maybe not twice as quickly, but I'd run through items twice as quickly. So let's see what we've got. Remember, we do have the purse, so I should pretty much just pick up any trinket I see. I'll probably forget that, but you never know. Alright, I'll take the health up, and I'll take the daddy long legs, which will give us that shadow, and that'll use Triachnid or daddy long legs to stomp on enemies, and do a bunch of damage and probably kill them. It's pretty awesome, I like it. So, I guess we're done here. No D20 usage, so I won't even touch it in case I do want it to appear again later, which I don't know if I will, but it's better to be able to plan for it, I suppose. Okay. So no devil room, which is sad. Now let's hope for a good floor right here. What is with all this money? I don't even know what I did to deserve this, but I guess I won't complain about it. So that means the shop's viable, even if it's most likely going to be greed. I mean, it's a 33% chance, and then however much chance of a mini-boss being there that it's not greed. But greed, 33% chance in the secret room now. Then there's whatever, I forgot the chance of a mini-boss. And then if it's not either of those things, then greed is in the shop. Guaranteed. On this floor, since there was no greed on the last floor. Alright, gotta shoot all the fire. Always shoot the fire and the poop, unless you have explosives for tears. Then it's pointless, because they don't give you anything. Daddy Longlegs, you're not the biggest idiot, like many of my other helpers in the past and future that try to go for the invincible enemies. That's not to say that it'll never do that, but it wasn't that time, and I appreciate it. It's a very nice individual. I needs a key. You are so nice, Isaac, sometimes. Peeper. Abel's even worse. The Peeper's not bad, but I didn't want it. I want to do better. Unless it turns out I have a library, I'm just going to keep on focusing my rerolls there. I'd like another key, of course, so I can go to this shop. Well, it didn't oblige me that time, but that's okay. I'll come back for it if I get the opportunity. I don't know that I will, but that's not a big deal, because I have something else to reroll, and it's not a big deal whether or not... like, the habit doesn't matter that much right now. It's always nice to have, of course, but it's not... The run is going alright. So far, at least. A library would potentially make it go really, really well, and I wouldn't mind that. But back to the item room to see if we get something better than Abel, which is a garbage familiar that I wouldn't take even if I couldn't reroll it. It's probably going to reroll the Holy Water, another item I wouldn't take even if I couldn't reroll it, but that's okay. Let's see what it is. Yeah, I'll just take Mr. Mega. I'm in a settling kind of mood. I'm willing to just accept what the game wants to offer me. And maybe it'll turn out well. But Mr. Mega gives us 5 bombs, gives us an increased blast radius on our bombs. And more, did I say more damage? It's blast radius, 5 bombs, more damage. That's what it is. There you go. Okay. I would love to open that up, but I don't have any keys. There's the library, so I'm glad I just accepted that, but I do need a key very badly in order to make this work. Not this time. Oh, come on. Oh, no, stop it. I could look for the secret room. I hope it's right here. It's not. So, sadly, I might be out of luck on this library, and that would be catastrophic, because we know it's already a double item room. And I just, my poor heart can't take it. Okay, so note that the leaving the room and re-entering trick doesn't affect Mr. Mega, because it's already got that blast radius. So that well, I didn't have to do it there. I will fight the boss right away. It's the depths 1, so there's no need to worry about not being able to re-enter. And Monstro 2 should not be a problem for us, which is excellent. Hoping for a devil room, dead cat once again. I would take Guppy's head. It does cost 2, and like either way, I'm not losing any of my soul hearts for once this time, which is great. But dead cat seems more useful, honestly. So there's half the prophecy, which is why I won't take the health up right away. I'm gonna commit to it and go for, gosh darn it. Alright, health up it is. I would have just taken that afterwards because I was expecting dead cat. So if I used, basically I'd come out ahead by doing it that way, as opposed to not doing it that way, which I would prefer to come out ahead in that situation. Because I could afford it, but it would give me 1 health anyway, so it would be kind of like it only cost 1 heart, and then I'd get 1 health up, so that I could have 2 health instead of just 1. So I am going to play this for a key, because I just want to walk into the library and see if there are items that I want to take at all, because they could be much more helpful than not having them. And if they're bad, we get them out of the pool by seeing them or picking them up if they're spacebar items. It's definitely something worth doing. But it's got to cooperate. We did get a pretty fly, though, so we do have the full orbital, which is going to protect us from a lot of tears, which is excellent. It's nice to have it. And now we can get a 3rd level Meat Boy if we really want to, but there's no way for me to do that at the moment. At the moment. That's not to say that there won't be later in the run. Oh, stop it. Cooperate with me here. It's another range down. Guess what? Don't need it. Oh, God, it's $1. Okay, so there's still potential solutions. We know that that's not the secret room. But this could be. And there's one other location that could be. Then I see a couple likely locations for the top secret room. Spider Bite, that's actually really good. That'll give us slowing tears. Well, slowing Brimstone in this situation. Okay, perfect, just what I wanted. I'll play it for now. Although this is risking something. If it blows up, we could just lose the chance of getting keys, but I want to kind of... There's 2 of spades I want, and it could give me other advantages, just like good cards, good trinkets, that kind of thing. And I wouldn't mind that at all. I may as well take Blue Baby Soul, turn our current familiar into a little bit of a turret moving around, and now we have Isaac's head, so this is a familiar and a half run. Okay, the stars will save us a key on the next floor, just teleporting us to the item room immediately. Hierophant is 2 soul hearts, which is great. But I did just kind of turn this into a familiar run because Blue Baby Soul bounces around shooting spectral homing tears, and Isaac's head shoots piercing tears. Okay, everyone stop shooting. I'm just going to keep playing this. Remember, if it blows up into not the crystal ball, we might be okay. It could still drop a key, but if it blows up into the crystal ball, we've lost our chance at keys unless the crystal ball gives us 2 of spades, literally, which is probably unexpected. So I am gonna kind of blow it up after a little while, because I don't want to spend all day here, and you probably don't want me to spend all day here. Safety cap, not really important. The pills haven't been so amazing. Oh, don't do this to me. Okay, let's keep these trinkets, but then again, remember, I can get whatever trinkets I want. Okay, I'd rather have the stars than the moon. No! Okay. Okay, we have the trinkets we want at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to play to 70 cents, and then I'm going to blow it up, Or, hey, it cooperated. So we don't have a reroll, because I'd have been happier getting Guppy than whatever we could have rerolled into in the library, which would be Polyphemus, probably, hopefully. And I'd love to take the chance and open that, but I think that this is more important. Yeah, so those are 2 bad items, but guess what? We don't have to see them again. I don't want the speed up. It says it's a range up, but it's not, and range up also doesn't affect me. So we can hopefully find a library on the next floor, I guess. We don't have a key to go to. Like, we've cleared out the floor. There's nothing else we can do, which is fine. So we'll use the stars on the next floor, see what we get, and I don't know. I mean, honestly, it makes sense to see if we can find the boss room early enough to use the stars to teleport out, because I don't need the advantage from the item room immediately. So it makes sense, and I would use a key, I guess, to preserve that kind of possibility, but we're going to be losing rerolls right now. Still, the chance at a devil room after the mom fight by teleporting out and coming back in is better than anything that could happen right now, I think. So I'm going to commit to this, hope to find the boss right away. Oh, thank you for not actually hitting me, Daddy Longlegs, with that explosion. Free secret room for 6 cents that I don't really need. I did get $1, putting me to 99 cents. Alright, is this the boss? No. Okay. So again, best case scenario is going to be dead cat. But I would take Guppy's head as well. Ugh, the money, it's just getting silly at this point. So there is the boss. Prophecy is coming true. Piece by piece, of course. Okay, that doesn't matter. Let's do this. Red Mom, not going to be a problem whatsoever. I could cheese it, though. Not have to worry about dodging. Not that I have much dodging to do anyway. And since I have orbitals, the few tiers that do get shot at me wouldn't matter too much. But I'm okay doing it this way for this particular fight. I'm in a good enough situation that it's not a big deal. Oops, I didn't charge long enough. Okay. There's a tinted rock as well, which I'm happy to receive. Hopefully for the small rock. In which scenario I would take a speed up. So there's the speed up. Now, I'd rather have Isaac's head than Blue Baby's soul, I'd say. Fine, I'll do it. That was worth it. So I don't want the speed up right now, but I'm gonna do this. Chocolate milk is awful with Brimstone. It makes the first shot of the room not hit, and it makes the damage scale. The damage doesn't scale well. It scales linearly, so yes, but no. Charm of the Vampire is a garbage item. It can be used well, but that doesn't make it not garbage. It's slow and boring and can still mess up your Polaroid invincibility. Even if you've used it effectively, there are still like plenty of things that can go wrong. So I don't take it, ever. Even if I can't reroll it, I don't take it ever. In the shop, we can get the candle. I'll buy the soul heart. The candle's 7 cents. It would be a great option if I didn't have the D6. The D6 is pretty much the most valuable spacebar item. So I'm just going to stick with it. There are reasons to take the candle, but oh my god, it's ridiculous. Commenters hate the candle more than they hate anything else, apparently. Which I find absurd, but that's just me, I guess. My little unicorn doesn't really help me. Now you're thinking, you probably wasted a reroll there, because you could have gone into the mom room and seen if there was a deal with the devil to take. And if it wasn't the dead cat or Guppy's head, then you could have rerolled for it. Yeah, that's not incorrect. But the thing is, there aren't that many devil room items left because I've rerolled so many already. And it's not a huge deal. Like, if I don't become Guppy, it's not the end of the world. This time, at least. Okay. Well, everything kind of exploded all at once there. Which was cool with me. It was also just kind of threatening. So this time I'll go to the boss. Curse room first. Because the curse room could just teleport us to the devil room anyway. Or it could just have an item in one of the chests. Okay, Soul Heart and some of them. Kamikaze flies. That was alright. I expect that this extra room here is either a sacrifice room so it doesn't matter, or it's just we are out of... we're not going to get another reroll most likely. But let's see if we got the devil room that we desire. Yeah, there it is. Have the reroll. There's the dead cat. We could also take Mom's knife. But anyway, now we're Guppy. So we can fly, and we always spawn the kamikaze flies. Yeah, let's do it. Take Mom's knife. Have some fun. And go back and reroll. I'll take the speed up even. Have that much fun. Mom's knife will synergize better with the kamikaze fly spawning of Guppy, by the way, so I can be happy with that. That's kind of the reason I went for that. But we also have 9 lives. We'll respawn with 1 red heart every time we happen to die, which hopefully will be no times, because now every time we get hit having only soul hearts, we'll get 5 seconds of invincibility from the Polaroid. And most of the reason that I took that speed up was for backtracking. Because it didn't make me too fast. I'm still a comfortable speed. I just don't need to be this fast. Isaac's base speed is fine for the whole game. It really is. Of course, some people will prefer higher speed, and that's totally fine, but it's just not necessary. Fine, I'll take you, and then there's a bomb in there. I think that I don't really need it, though. So lots of fly spawning happening. Boss challenge room, shot speed up, and a tarot card that I don't really want. It's funny. By the way, the Brimstone and Mom's Knife damage multipliers do not stack, so it's not like I have 3 times damage and then whatever damage multiplier Mom's Knife applies, which is somewhere between 2 and 6. I don't know how it works. Yeah, it's not like that. I just have the Mom's Knife damage now and not the Brimstone damage, which is still plenty. So the game's frozen. Happens all the time. And then we wait, of course. Okay, we're still waiting, because what else is there to do with our lives? But wait, there we go. What do you wish to offer me? Is it an XL floor? Maybe? No, I'm probably going to explore the whole thing. Just because the potential benefits are pretty great, we could find another library, which would make everything worthwhile. Friends Till the End isn't really valuable anymore, since I just am going to get a bunch of flies no matter what I do, pretty much. Empress is good. It's going to be a damage up and speed up for a room, and it's a pretty significant damage up of 3 point something or other. Whatever 1.5 cubed is. 1.5 cubed. So that's pretty nice. And then, of course, the Mom's Knife damage applies to it, the multiplier. And you have a great time ahead of you. So, of course, I'll fight the boss right away, because it'll get me an item to reroll, which is going to be the White Pony. Which you can reroll, you just have to remember to touch it before rerolling it, and then you're fine. If we do get a deal with the devil here, I'm not going to lose all my soul hearts for it. There's nothing that can make that worthwhile, but we can see if perhaps there's a soul heart deal first. There's not, so this I could have used the fire to damage myself, get the Polaroid invincibility, and then steal a deal with the devil there. But there's no reason that either of those are worth it at all. So let's take you, get Squeezy for Tears Up and 2 soul hearts. Which mostly I took for the soul hearts, but that's okay. The Tears Up still allows us to charge a little bit faster, do a little bit of a better job. I can't believe that hit me. Pretty Fly is not worth anything. We're not getting any more cubes of meat. We literally just can't anymore. So I'm going to get on my way and explore, hope for a library, see if there's anything else going on, I guess. Because who's to say there's not? By the way, it's a known thing now that range does not, in fact, increase the damage of Mom's Knife. But range below base range does seem to lower it. So base range is what you want, and then after that it's just not important. So I'm taking a surprisingly large amount of damage, and it's a little weird. Yeah, I'll take that chance. That was worth it for the soul heart. I don't know why we're getting so many. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I really don't know what's up with all the soul hearts that have been dropping from everything lately. But I'm not complaining, because they're pretty helpful. I'm going to go to the curse room for no good reason, but I can fly, so it won't cost to go in, only to come out. 2 pills, this is friends till the end, and that's bad gas, right? Yeah. So I'd rather have the Empress, and that wasn't really worth anything. But it was 1 soul heart, so that's okay. Not like the end of the world. I don't expect anything to go horribly wrong, but that's so far not necessarily been the results that we're seeing. Alright then. What do we have laying around? I would really like that library. I only have the next floor and the floor after this for a library. The chest, you can't get any end rooms besides the boss, unless you use a glitch, which I won't use because it's not good, and I don't have enough speed to do it. It's a bad thing to do, though, because you can't finish the game. Basically, you run out of the room after going into the chest at the end after the Isaac fight, and then you get a duplicate of the Cathedral as your chest floor, and there's no chest after the boss. Speed up, I guess I should... I'm not going to re-roll it. I might re-roll it after... okay, floor's complete, because I was pretty sure I wasn't getting another re-roll regardless. So I may as well have found... If there was a library, then I'd rather re-roll that, but since there's not, we'll see if we get growth hormones, I guess, the virus, skeleton key. So this shouldn't be hard. Not going to be a big deal. Again, the flies, they're not affected by Mom's Knife's damage multiplier either. So I don't know how much damage they're doing compared to us right now, because I don't know how Mom's Knife works. But that's okay, because they're still going to do a bunch of damage. They're still going to really do a good job bringing our damage higher. Our damage output higher. So I don't have any complaints about them. Could look for the secret room, which couldn't really give me anything of value right now. Yep, nah, nothing of value. Because I already have 99 cents. So on to the next floor where hopefully we will encounter a library. That would be quite nice. But I don't know what to expect. So, skip that. Didn't get another freeze, which is okay. I'm happy with that. I can open all the chests. All the chests. 2 of clubs to double our bombs. I'll just use it now. 38's plenty. 97 is plenty of keys as well. What is with all the damage that my orbitals aren't blocking? They should be blocking a lot more than this. I mean, obviously, it's just a matter of I'm in the wrong place at the right time. Or the wrong time, depending on whose perspective you're looking at. I wouldn't take a health up in all honesty. Let's re-roll it. Wouldn't take a shot speed up. I'm pretty much just going to keep re-rolling that for the pentagram if possible, because I am going to clear this floor as well, in hopes, again, of a library. And if we get one, that's great. If we don't, well, at least I'll be getting re-rolls for the hopeful pentagram in that room. That's our last source of a boss room item. So we do need to be aware of that. Oh, okay. Almost got screwed there. But then I didn't. Rusted key, not really, maybe, because it does affect chest drops, and I don't think I need Isaac's head. It's actually going to be a detriment to us in the Isaac fight. So I guess Rusted Key is probably a good choice, because it'll increase golden chest and key drops, which are, well, the key drops don't help, but the golden chests do, because I have so many keys and Guppy's tail. Eternal Heart. Don't want it, honestly. Health up is probably not as valuable as Polaroid Invincibility. Especially since if we die, we don't keep the health up. We just spawn with 1 heart and be on our way. So I don't know about a library happening, but there's a curse room that I'm probably going to stupidly visit, because that's just what I do. Yep, that wasn't worth it, but we know where the secret room is. So many flies just spawn and spawn and spawn. Yeah, that is not useful. And if I keep getting extra rerolls, then I might reroll it. But it's just passive flight. It's not special, so taking it wouldn't affect us in any way, but it's just not worth anything. There's no reason to take it. Then again, there's no reason not to unless we're going to be getting rerolls, which hopefully is the case. I expect to get some rerolls. But I don't know if I get to use them because I don't know if if this is gonna be the pentagram right now, basically. It's what I need. Coin purse. Their pills are not very good this run. Luck up doesn't help us. There's no way for me to shoot tiers anymore, so I don't really have any kind of need for that. I say that because of luck up, by the way. Even if I get Loki's horns or Mom's eye or both, with Mom's knife you don't shoot in the other directions. So we're not going to get all teeth or anything like that. Although if I had gone harder for a shop reroll and gotten the habit, this run might have been one where all teeth was possible, which would be pretty cool. Alright, left hand could be potentially nice, but I don't really need it. So we might get 2 more rerolls. This is going to be 1, obviously. Do it, flies. Good job. Tammy's head. Alright, people want me to use this one. Just shoots all those tiers that do lots of damage. But I don't think it's more valuable than the D6, and that's because it's not. But it's still a good and fun item. I like it. I just never, when I see it, I'm in a situation where it's good to take, which is sad. I'd love to use it more. Still, what are you going to give me? Health up. So it seems like we're not taking any of the items on this floor, which is sad, but I did my best. I found things pretty quickly too, so it's not... It's just rad... Yeah, it's rad. No, it's bad random numbers, which is rad random numbers, is what I was ending up saying, I guess. It's just the bad random number generator this time. There's a damage up. Equal to pentagram, in fact, of +1, which is really good. So I like that. And that's just one of the potential benefits of golden chests. Oh, it took away the white effect of my knife. Alright, so that was really quick. Just immediately killed the heart, and since there's no way to get another reroll, I'm just going to leave without taking anything, go to the Cathedral, where I will use against Isaac the Empress card. I'm probably going to full clear this floor as well. Chance of a library, sounds pretty great. Even if we are going to go to the chest, assuming we can win, which means 4 items to reroll, I'm still going to do this. I shouldn't have gone in here yet, but that's not a big deal. I'll be fine. Look up and range down, so I don't want the range down, because that could be bad for me with Mom's knife. I don't know how close to base range I am. But library, please. Pretty please give me a library. I'll collect as many bombs as I can, though. Those are pretty nice. I'd love to see some tinted rocks, because I am both of my own action, but also of my poorish play and bad luck. I am... Oh, gosh. Oh, that sucks. Don't have my Empress card now. Found the boss, which is good. That blew itself up. I'm not going to go there yet. It's not like I have... It's not like I'm getting an item to reroll there. The potential benefit of not going there is probably pretty great. I might be able to win, though. I don't think it's unlikely. At this health, I mean. I'll wait. Okay. And I do want my Empress card. That could make a big difference. Okay, that was close. Stop. I was expecting bad luck there, and getting screwed out of... Well, screwed into damage, I guess, is the way to put it. So it seems like there are pretty much no end rooms, and that's a little sad. We only got 1 library that we got to reroll. We did get 2 good items from it, but that's not... I could have done a lot better had I had even 1 more library at an opportune moment, because we did get a lot of rerolls for the 1 library. Yes! Sadly, we're only going to get 1 or 2 rerolls, but it's the potential is there. Quad shot does literally nothing with Mom's knife except lower the damage if you have Polyphemus, so that's not worth taking. Lucky foot could be good. Monstro's tooth. Okay, that didn't do anything. Yeah, I think you actually can reuse it then, since that couldn't activate Yum Heart. Okay. I'm going to reroll both of them. Lucky foot has its good stats. It's a good item. Oh no, I might not get a reroll. Then I guess I'd take the lucky foot. Oh, fine. Sad onion for... That's a special item. Increased fire rate, though. Alright, so we're taking Lucky Foot and going on our way. Lucky Foot will improve gambling, not that that'll matter. And it'll mean that pills can't be bad, they can only be good or neutral. Whatever. I don't see any benefit that it poses for us, though. Because it doesn't. It doesn't give us any legitimate current benefit. That's okay. Let's see how this fight goes. Gonna use the Empress right away. And then if I get hit, well, then I can just run in and do as much damage with the knife as possible. While I'm invincible, that is. Okay. Yes, indeed. What a horrible night to have a curse. We do have 3 orbitals, so that's a good thing for this fight. That's a really good thing for this fight, because there's a lot of shooting that's going on at us. Alright, so I guess what I'm saying is there were no worries about this fight whatsoever. Because we just beat it without taking damage, we got a soul heart for it, and away we go. See what we get in these 4 chests. Max's head. Oh god, here we go. Alright, so Max's head is a 1.5 times damage multiplier. That's great. This is not going to ruin our Polaroid invincibility yet, and I'm not going to take either of the other 2 because they're not useful. But the 1.5 times damage multiplier, that will affect our flies, which is great, and that'll affect our knife, which is great. It's not Polyphemus, but who knows, it could be. One of those rerolls could be. Even if it's a terrible idea. Oh, you're... What? Oh, yeah. You can get pushed through doors even when they're not open. Doors and walls, by the way. So if there were a secret room, could have gotten pushed into that. If there were a devil room, you can get pushed into that. No big deal. Miter's not useful anymore, honestly. I'm not going to take it. It's not worth taking. I already have Heart. Lust is definitely the one to kill last. Poison Touch would have been pretty valuable. Pretty Fly is not worth anything to us. I mean, this could still fall apart. But like I said, I'm probably going to full clear the chest even though it's a really bad idea most likely. Since I could easily die. And then I'll be caught in a terrible loop. Although I did just beat Isaac without taking damage. I had less damage than I have now. There's potential. Remember, I don't want to pick up any hearts because then I lose the Polaroid invincibility. And what I really want is Polyphemus, of course. Well, this is coming down to it moderately. I don't like the randomness of that attack. Can definitely screw you over, but that's okay. It didn't that time. Once again, Lust will be the one to kill last if I have my say in it. And indeed I did. There's our Poison Touch, which is a small speed down, but it's significant contact damage, and then damage over time to any enemy we come into contact with physically. Like they have to touch us. But it's still really nice. It's a great item when you have invincibility. Alright. So every time we get hit, we'll try to run into things. Sounds good to me. Oh, that was close. Kamikaze is a good item, but I can't really take it over the D6 right now. Alright. Just make sure not to press like up or down or any other directions than the one you need to go, and you'll be fine there. Scapular is good. It'll give us an extra soul heart if we get down half of a red heart, which currently means that we get 1 more health. Of course, if I lose, like if I die or something like that, and don't have a half heart any longer, then it won't work for us. It won't do anything nice. But I'm just going to hope that we don't lose at all. Can only activate once per room, by the way. It seems like the direction that has the boss. Somewhere along the line, at least. That's kind of a good thing, kind of a bad thing. I mean, I'm sure I can win. But we know me. I like to go big. What are you? The Emperor teleports us to the boss. Oh, that's nice. I guess I can just reroll here since there's only 1 item left elsewhere. Lard doesn't really help me. Though I would take it if I happened to die, because then it'd be more health and I could get higher health-wise. Like I could have more hits to take, which would be nice. Ooh. Oh, I didn't think that would hit me. That is not the item I wanted. Don't think I won't keep going, because I'm going to keep going. Gonna clear this chest out, see if we can get a forget-me-now or something, even though that probably means I die. I think that's fun. I like replaying the chest. It's a fun time. Alright, I was a little worried for a second, but it turned out okay. Alright, so we want to leave lard just in case. Almost walked into that. That would have sucked. Almost walked into that too. That would have also sucked. Let's go back to going this way. I'm glad we found Max's head. That's pretty nice. It's a pretty rare item too. Of course, not Polyphemus, but it's really good. Okay, Gertie Jr., you are a hassle. A dead hassle. Soul Heart's really good for us. Now let's see what our reroll is. This is probably our last reroll, but that's okay. Okay, I'll take a damage up and a speed up. And I'll clear the last, probable last room. And see, yep, it's last room. It's double super lust, so we can't get anything valuable for this. We've already picked up the item, which is actually something you might not want to do because it's just more rerolls that you get if you don't pick it up at this point in the game. Telepills. Yeah, that's something you never use on the chest. So, I'm just going to use the Emperor. Do this the easiest way possible. And I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, this looks like it's going pretty well. Looks can be deceiving, but I don't think they are this time. Oh no, I got hit. Alright, so that's a victory. There's nowhere for us to get a reroll unless the the secret room contains greed. We have to find the secret room, but with 44 bombs, I think that'll be easy. So I'm going to go for it, because I think that one more reroll could be amazing. Okay, I want all of you dead momentarily, then I'm going to back off. Okay, that's not it. And then this could be the secret room, or there could be one more location that's good. Alright. Hopefully should be right here. And hopefully it's greed, which I wouldn't farm or anything. It's not greed. Okay. That's it, then we're done. I mean, I could look for the top secret room, which I guess I'll do, because maybe we get something cool from it. Waited to use that so that exactly what I just did stupidly wouldn't happen, but whatever. I feel like even if I die, I can easily make it through navigating the chest without having to kill anything. Just a hunch, but I could be... I don't think it's unreasonable. So I'm gonna find the top secret room. It's gonna contain a fortune teller machine, and I'm gonna be able to blow it up to get an item drop. Oops, I'm trying to go up too early. And that item drop is gonna be Forget Me Now. That's the plan. The plan was not reality, sadly. So now we are totally done. I could farm blue baby kills if I wanted to by going in there, killing myself, then respawning, and then I could do it all over again. But I'm not here for mom kills, and I'd be going even, note that, so it's not worth anything. Although it would get me a reroll. Oh, who am I to say no to a reroll? Alright. Oh, right. Polaroid invincibility. That was wasteful. If I had the habit, I would have infinite rerolls, though. So that'd be nice. Still, we're just gonna wait. Note I can't really leave right now because then I would just get the scapular effect back. So if I can win this, get one more reroll, that'd be nice. Yes. Take me here. Boss is unbeaten. Just to be totally sure, I am going to take lard this time because I'm just going for this one more reroll. Yeah, I can get a few, but that's probably not smart or worth it. I want to be able to win this time, though, and then just hope that that last reroll on that one last item is something awesome, which is pretty much there's only one option. Still, these are the reroll strats. I wanted to say YOLO strats, but when you think about it, this is me living extra times. Oh, back off, homing shot. So, Troll Engine, don't fail me now. This is looking good so far. I do crazy things sometimes. Okay. Reroll the deck of cards, which gives me Temperance. I can kill myself using that. I don't feel like I can keep winning without taking damage, but let's do it. Okay, now I need my invincibility to go away. Let's do it again. Okay, this is, yeah. That's what I was hoping wouldn't happen. I figured that my luck had to run out, as far as not getting hit somehow was going. Concerned. Ooh, gosh. But I was hoping that it wasn't right then. Okay. That's garbage. This is exactly what my concern was. I could still end the run just by walking into the chest, though. Provided I can make it there without taking damage. But that's no fun. This is hilarious. See, this is exactly why I took the lard, although that time I didn't take any damage. Go figure. Okay. Can we do it this time? I don't know. I really don't. Okay, I am gonna kill. Okay, back. See, this is why I don't like the dead cat exploit. But I think that this was fun, and I think that if people weren't pleased with the episode, they now might be. Oh my god. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to beat Blue Baby without getting hit again. I beat Isaac without getting hit, Blue Baby without getting hit, then Blue Baby without getting hit, and then I died to Blue Baby like 6 times. So I can't possibly get another reroll now. At this point, it's just like a matter of trying to redeem myself for dying like 5 times. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can't get another reroll. I'm just going to end the run. So I went really negative as far as my stats are concerned there, but that's okay. It's not actually a big deal. My stats don't matter. They're really bad. But I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.